Picked up this used slide-in stove for Mama. Got an amazing deal, but this was dirty as sin. Drip stains between the glass, and so I'm going to show you two different ways that you can clean between the two glass inserts. The first way is by removing the drawer and simply putting a sponge up between the gap that's hidden in the area at the bottom of the door. And then I use something like a spatula to apply pressure to the sponge and start with the front glass panel and then flip everything around and work on the back glass panel. But this works best when the drip marks are small or not too high up, depending on how long your spatula is. And not every spatula will fit in here, so you'll have to find one that flexes and fits through the gap. I'm sure there are plenty of tools that could work for this that you have around the house, like maybe a glass washer. Again, this method works best for insignificant or fresh stains. I didn't put a lot of effort here because we're going to do a much more thorough cleaning next. And then flip the sponge and the spatula to do the backside. And you can see a lot of improvement here, but for this job, we need something more thorough. So what you'll need to do for that is to open up the oven door. And I honestly wasn't sure exactly what screws needed to be removed, but I removed these four for starters. And I'm not entirely sure those even needed to come out. But I could tell with 100% certainty that these at the top of the door needed to come out, and there were 3. So I removed those, and you can see how the metal is wrapped around the edge, so I needed to take a screwdriver to disengage the inner piece from the outer piece. But be careful, because this baby is spring-loaded, so hold on to it so it doesn't fly up like mine did. So now the Mega Gunk is fully exposed, top and bottom piece. I won't bore you with the scrubbing portion of it, but I scrubbed it and wiped it streak-free. One thing I did want to point out were these little rubber pieces that should be attached, and this one fell off and was attached to the other side, but the purpose of those is to probably protect the glass on the other side, so make sure they're in place before you reattach everything. So once it's all clean, it's time to put it back together, and you'll have to squeeze the interior portion of the door back into the front portion of the door, which can be a little challenging because if you remember, I used a screwdriver to kind of give a little leverage to open up that lip there. So you'll need to probably do the same, or at least pull it gently with your fingers out to tuck the interior door portion into the front portion. Once you have that done, you can reinsert the screws, tighten them up, and you're done. I hope this video was helpful. If so, please like and subscribe, and have a blessed day.